Hey there guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for today. Now, I wanted to talk about the idea of survival mode. In the background here, this is a clip from 2016, the OL round 14. We were the only survival mode group to see these bosses around 14. While we're getting to the point in the game where it's in the summer, there's hardly any content coming out. The Superman event is all like super easy, like brain dead easy content because it's not designed as a DLC. It's more like a glorified seasonal. We have no idea what this Teen Titans DLC is going to be like. If it's going to be easy, difficult, like we have no idea. So that's pretty much that's the summer for DCO, where normally we would have like a survival in the summer, so at least something to keep vested interest for a lot of players and a lot of endgame players. Right now we have nothing like that. But I see a lot of people talking in game or mentioning on the forums, stuff like that, where they want, we need survival mode to come back. Now, I don't have a problem with survival mode, like the concept of it, but the way we remember survival mode can't come back ever again. And the reason why is that since Stats Revamp, the game has changed drastically in terms of abilities and powers. We've got, shields have become 100% absorption and are way stronger. We've got supercharges that can be earned, every 60 seconds, every 30 seconds for heals and controllers and even tanks. We've got artifacts that buff health and buff your abilities, reduce supercharge cooldowns. We've got Amazon Deflection, which is by far the strongest damage absorption move in the entire game. So all 8 players on survival mode could run Amazon Deflection and avoid all the one-shots and have that on cooldown for 30 seconds. What else here? In terms of damage, like back here, like back during when SM was current, there wasn't really technically single target powers. Like there was abilities that had hit a little bit harder on single target, but there wasn't like officially like this loadout is by far better for single target like we do now in Stats Revamp. There's plenty of powers that specifically specialize in single target damage. Just look at Prec DPS and Weapon Mastery. That's all you'd see in survival mode because obviously it's very power conservative and does a lot of damage. So the issue is balancing survival mode or something like survival mode to this game's current meta. Now you can see in the video clip, if I don't get a counter, I die, or someone else in the group dies. If I get BB'd, I die. If I don't heal or don't block in time when they're doing a move, I die. So at this point, where like it's more difficult on you because you're basically surviving. Like that's the idea. So they do so much damage that you need to survive. You can see, in the video clips, Gravy Man and Happy are dealing with Catwoman. Catwoman is hard in round 4, and this is round 14. So if they, screw up at all, or think about if Foss SM on round 19 with Crypto, if Crypto catches you, you're dead. So it's very minor things that you could do wrong. You slip up and you're dead. That's it. You just saw, around the 3-minute mark or so, you'll see Gravy and Happy just instantly just die to Catwoman. No questions about it, just die. And then you'll see me get BB'd. So it's in every survival mode at these later rounds, like if you screw up personally or slip up, basically you're dead. And with all the meta changes with shield, supercharges, like you wouldn't have to worry about that because you'd always have a shield for that moment. You'd always have Amazon Deflection. You'd always have healers popping shields. You'd have controllers popping shields like every 30 seconds. So it would diminish the difficulty so much that they would have to buff it through the roof to negate those factors. And DC will never balance power sets or balance abilities around survival mode. Survival mode was just like, that extra thing that they did on their lunch break just to try to come out and make some more money. So while we need survival mode, something for endgame players to, associate themselves with, because there's a lot of leagues saying like, oh, we want to prove ourselves or whatever, and without something like survival mode, they aren't able to see, their standing. But the way we remember survival mode can't come back because there's way too many drastic changes to the meta of the game to make survival mode worse. Like we could have Friday Night Legends, something, but can't have survival mode.